Something has to be done. This is not a big old joke anymore. Forget the politics. Forget left and right, liberal and conservative. Do you want drug smugglers running through your backyard when your kids are out playing? I don't think you have to be the left or the right to not want that. 1 million since January. Can you all guess what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about how much Sleepy Joe has made since he's been president. I'm not talking about how many complaints AOC and Nancy Pelosi have had about our government. Probably pretty close to that, but still not talking about that. And I'm definitely not talking about the amount of new supporters Lazy Joe has gotten since he's been in office. It's probably way the opposite way. No. I'm talking about the amount of illegal immigrants that have been let into the United States since January. 1 million. 6 zeros. And the crazy part about this is they are being treated better than American citizens. They have more rights currently when it comes to this pandemic than American citizens. And your first thought may be, well, Dan, you're being dramatic, all this stuff. Watch this video. Tell me how many people you see being let in to our nation without a mask on. Yet currently some places in our nation, if you're an American citizen, it's a law that you have to have a mask on. But let me give you an example of how the left thinks about this stuff.
Yeah, I am glad that you didn't lead with the migrants bringing COVID in, as too many reports that I've seen in recent days do. Because those overblown health fears are the xenophobic reaction to immigrants since the Irish in the 19th century.
The Irish in the 19th century. Spare me. We live in a country where we are being forced to take a vaccine that some people, newsflash, don't want to take, that Americans can be arrested for not wearing a mask because COVID is so serious, but foreign nationals break our laws carrying COVID and somehow they're exempt from the requirements that we live under? Every American, including you, should be mad about.
Well, I'm mad about exaggeration and hype.
Oh, so you're worried about blowing it out of proportion. You're worried about immigrants coming in from nations that aren't as well kept, aren't as clean as America. You're worrying about it being exaggerated as far as what they're bringing into this nation. Forget about the pandemic. Drugs, smuggling, human trafficking. So pretty much what you have to be in this nation is not a citizen in order to be left alone in terms of what you choose to do with your body. Oh, you don't have papers? You're not an American? Okay, great. Yeah, forget the mask. Yeah, you don't need it. Yeah, it's just for Americans. Where are you from? Mexico? Oh, you came over yesterday? Okay, cool. Yeah, you're fine. No, they don't have this pandemic down there. So, yeah. Cool. I don't have a problem with the pandemic. I have a problem with how we've handled it this far. You're telling me that half of America has gotten this shot and they still have to put something over their face? And it's not being required of illegal immigrants?
Congo to Haiti to Honduras and Guatemala and El Salvador to the Middle East all heard Joe Biden's call. In the first 6 months of the Biden presidency, nearly 1 million foreign nationals arrived in this country.
I don't know if y'all saw this article, but there's a group of people that are saying that you shouldn't have to be a citizen of the U.S. to be able to vote.
Nobody is going to be deported in my first 100 days.
I don't know if you remember Sleepy Joe saying this. I'm sure he doesn't. So pretty much what you've done with that is you've just said, hey, every nation in our world, come on over. Yeah, we'll have a big old party. I mean, we just see you as voters, so come on over. I mean, that's the big picture here. That's why Kamala has failed. That's why our border is flooding. Yet now they're talking about making the shot mandatory. You want to lock down the American people, but you don't want to lock down the gates to our country. It's unheard of. Name another decent-sized economy in the world where they are just having people flood into their economy, especially during a pandemic where they can't track them. They don't have papers on them. And we're the ones who end up paying for all of it. I mean, it's seriously time to wake up on this. 1 million people is a lot of people.